about changing the world. Once you do it, the world's all different. Everybody calls me ma'am these days. There used to be one Slayer in all the world. 1,800 now that we've counted. Almost 500 working with us in 10 separate squads. There's even 3 of me. The guys figured I was a target. Set up 2 of the Slayers to be me. One's underground, literally. One's in Rome, partying very publicly, and supposedly dating some guy called the Immortal. That part was Andrew's idea. He did research on the guy, said it would be hilarious for Senate. Here at Command Central, not so much with the hilarious, more with the, what the hell am I doing? It's not all that different though. Still got my demons. And I still got my watcher.
5x5 buff. Satellite has them clustered by the altar and our physics rhythm is unaware.
Mr. Harris, we've got a development with the Barcelona squad. Vamp Nest looks a lot bigger than they thought.
How many in the squad?
7. Donna's running them, but they're pretty green.
Andrew's still working Southern Italy. Tell him to pick his 10 best, hop over. Oh, and tell him it's 10 best, not 10 best dressed. We don't want another Orvieto.
Yes, Mr. Harris.
Xander, Renee. I told you, it's Xander or Sergeant Fury.
Flank him, now.
That went well.
Ma'am, what is that? On his chest.
This isn't recent.
They were hostage for a time?
Satsu, zoom in. Xander, send this to records.
What are you thinking?
Self-inflicted. I don't think these are random victims. I think these boys were looking for a fight. This is all bad math, but that symbol? That's gonna clear it up. That's gonna tell us what those guys are part of.
An army.
You don't think that's overstating it, General Bull? Our intel says they're too loosely affiliated to... they're scattering those.
Squads, right? Terrorists call them cells. We go ahead with this, we gotta be together on exactly what we're facing, and that's an army. They got power, they got resources, and they got hardline ideology that does not jibe with American interests. Worst of all, they got a leader. Charismatic, uncompromising, and completely destructive. I mean, for the love of God, look what she did to her hometown.
And?
I think it's a frown turned upside down, and then turned upside down again.
So you think it's a frown?
Guy with a monocle frowning.
You're a terrible watcher.
Not a watcher.
Well, clearly.
Don't call me a watcher, and you need to talk to Dawn.
She's just gonna whine.
She's got a lot to whine about.
There's nothing I can do till we can find Willow.
You could be her sister.
Xander's so stupid when he's right. But all Dawn does lately is talk about her problems. Which, admittedly, have gotten bigger. I thought I'd come and see you.
'Cause Xander made you?
What are you talking about?
Has Willow called?
I'm sure she will soon. But if you told me about it, I could at least get some of the apprentice witches.
I'm not talking to you about it.
But you'll talk to Willow.
Willow understands. She taught me a lot, especially when you were dead.
Taught you a lot of what?
Because you act like it's my fault.
You were dating a thrice-wise.
Kenny never said he was a thrice-wise.
I said he was a thrice-wise. Leah said he was a thrice-wise. Giles said he was a thrice-wise, and he only ever met him on the phone.
It's freaking freezing. Why do we have to be in Scotland?
You don't have to be in Scotland. You have to be at Berkeley.
Believe me, as soon as I'm person-sized, I'm out of here.
How does that happen? How do we turn into 12-year-olds all of a sudden? Every time we talk? Face it, we haven't really gotten along since we changed the world. I miss my home. I miss my mom. I miss the gang, and churros, and the sex. Great Muppety Odin, I miss that sex. Ooh, I just know Dawn has sex with that Kenny and won't say anything to me. But she'll tell Willow. Fine, her first time, and it all goes wrong, which I'm totally well-versed in. And anyhow, Willow's the expert on boys since when now? Outstanding. I can't even feel sorry for myself in a linear fashion. Suck it up, Summers. You're a big girl now.
Lord, how is that thing alive?
We believe Subject 1 was keeping him alive, keeping both of them alive after this decimation.
But I mean, did they eat? What did they eat?
Best guess? Whoever else was trapped down there.
Insane. At least tell me they have the decency to go insane.
Unstable, but surprisingly coherent. Subject 1 is the more vocal right now. Once our man on the ground got over his girly screaming fit, he told us her first words. I'm gonna help you kill her.
Who compromised her intellect?
Magic, General. You still have to learn the rules.
There aren't any goddamn rules.
That's sort of what I meant.
What does she want?
Access to all our magical hardware. A weapons lab for her boyfriend.
You can't mean they...
Try not to picture it. Also, release them full immunity if they succeed in taking Buffy Summers down. And well, she wants a lot of cheese.
Cheese, of course. We got a name on this nut job?
Amy. She says her name is Amy.